Welcome everyone to College Station, Texas. Under a benevolent, incandescent sky, you're watching ESPN College Football Primetime, presented by IHG Hotels and Resorts. You're watching the SEC on ESPN. In a fluid, changing world of college football, one thing remains the same: the 12th man at College Station, Texas. Today, New Mexico is in the house, a prohibitive, decisive underdog, but their head coach, Danny Gonzales, ready to author a major upset. The Aggies ready to take New Mexico into that dark place. When we come back, we'll have the kick, and before that, lose do's and don'ts. Mexico winning the toss, electing to receive. From the 3, it's Christian Washington. And he's brought down right across the 15-yard line, out to about the 18-yard line, where it'll be first down and 10 for the...
A lot of turnover with these rosters every year. He needs to be on top of it. See how it pans out for the offense when they get on the field.
3rd and 1. They're going to run it between the tackles and pick up the first down. Krosky Merritt.
Some more.
2 receivers out to the top of your screen. Now motion. That's Hickson. Complete to DJ Washington out near midfield. And they move the chains again. 1st and 10 into Aggie territory. Pinkton split to the top of your screen. He's the long, rangy wide receiver. He looks that way underneath, and it's caught for the first down. Hickson with a grab in traffic.
I'm a little confused, but I'll tell you this. He is going to set the tone for this football team if they're going to have any success today.
3rd and long, 12 to go. Gets it off in time. Incomplete. Down the sideline for DJ Washington. No flag. Ainias Smith perched at his own 6-yard line. Catches it at the 14 and brought down immediately. Daniels now in the backfield out of Miami Central High School. Wigman back to pass, has time. Good move, picks up the first down. And he's going to lay down at the 34-yard line. Great mobility by Wigman to pick up 17 yards on the play.
Yeah, that was one of the things that the New Mexico defense said that he had, which was mobility in the pocket. Once he goes through his progressions, he's the kind of guy that can pull it down. It was Dante Martin, their starting right corner, who said, did you have to keep an eye on this guy, breaking the pocket, making first downs with his legs? That's a great long, as being mentioned, as one of the best quarterbacks in the country. He has the weapons, he has the talent.
Delivers a strike, complete. And a late flag as Evan Stewart made the catch. Looks like we're going to have a face mask infraction go in the opening quarter. Wigman looking to pass again. Complete. What a move by Stewart. And he got ripped. They put it on the ground. The Aggies look like they've got it back. Smith was there. It was ripped loose by Dante Martin. And Texas A&M fortunate to recover the ball at about... Wigman into the end zone. Touchdown Aggies! Noah Thomas. They went 85 yards in a little over 3 minutes, Lewis.
You see New Mexico bringing pressure, bringing 5. They have man-to-man across the board. Noah Thomas, you know, what you're talking about, a guy who's 6'6", 200 pounds going up against Christian Ellis. They go on that slot fade, and he puts it right where he needs to.
Washington in the backfield on 2nd down. Pass complete for the first down to Erickson. Makes the catch at the 36-yard line.
But they're doing the smart thing.
3rd and Houston to go. Incomplete, knocked down at the 34-yard line. Big time hit in the secondary by Gilbert, number 20. He put some smoke on Wysong.
320 plus for both of them.
Gets the call again. Hit initially after a gain of a yard. Fell forward close to the first down by Combs. It'll be 4th and short.
Going 4th and short.
Brownover and Moss lining up out of the eye. Moss over the right side. It's going to be close. It appeared as if, according to the spot, that he earned enough yardage to get the first down. Combs.
You love college football. If I had a class ring, I'd wear mine.
Wide open. Touchdown. Evan Stewart. "35 yards to start the second quarter from Connor Wigman."
You see it. Noah Pollard-Gates. He doesn't have a safety in the middle of the field, and you see him jump outside on Evan Stewart, who just gives him a stick move outside and he just takes it to the middle of the field. But Pollard-Gates is having a rough go of it early on in this football game, and Evan Stewart is showing you why he's one of the best wide receivers in the country.
Wow. A dynamic combination with Wegman and Evan Stewart. He had the most. 14-0. New Mexico down by a couple of touchdowns here as we begin the second quarter, their first possession of the period. They're going to run a reverse to Hickson. But those Texas A&M players can run. There's going to be a face mask at the 5. Shamar Stewart, or maybe a horse collar infraction.
Potential so far.
Looking at a 2nd down and 1. They'll pick up the first down on the carry by Krosky Merritt. And he keeps those legs churning.
A much higher level of physicality. And if they can sustain it, look out for Texas A&M.
Always tough in the SEC West. Pass complete for the first down at about the 38-yard line. Jeremiah Hickson making another catch. Boy, he's been targeted a bunch by Dylan Hopkins. 1st and 10. Pass complete to the tight end. Picks up another first down at about the 27. Whithoft. And folks, next Saturday night, what a game we have for you, Steve.
Off of the running game. They haven't abandoned it. You see right there, they move the pocket, run a little boot action.
They fake the jet sweep. Nice move by Merritt. And on his own merit, scores a touchdown. Good block by Erickson. And the Lobos have struck on the 27-yard scamper.
I mean, that's just nice action. And part of this play design, you're going to see him here fake the jet sweep. And then here, he just hands it off. And you see the jump cut behind the line of scrimmage by Krosky Merritt. And then you see the straight line speed. They said he needed to play a big football game. And he needed to be the guy who really sustained his energy throughout the course of this game. And the offensive line got a hat on a hat, made some good blocks. Now they're right back in this football game.
Boy, big score for the Lobos on the 14th rushing touchdown of Merritt's.
Has to match the physicality of Texas A&M, and they need to cover them up better in the back end.
Wigman to pass, taking a shot downfield, a little bit of contact and a flag comes. Boy, they have been working Pollard-Gates like a part-time job. Little pressure coming. Couldn't get to Wigman in time, and he delivers a strike complete to Walker. Got rid of it just in time. And another Aggie first down. Impressive in their opener. 2nd and 11 coming up. Wigman looks back the other way, taking a shot. Touchdown, what a grab, Thomas! And a gritty for the city. What a catch.
You see here, Noah Thomas this time says, hey, Jamarius Lewis, you want to come in the game in place of your teammate Noah Pollard-Gates? I'll give you some of this work too.
Wow.
I'll run the same route on you, the slot fade. I'll have Connor Wigman just put it up there, and I'll use my 6'6" frame to just beat you at the catch point. They have no answer for him right now. They have absolutely no answer for Noah Thomas.
You could almost,
and right now, you're just going to keep running the same play. Traditional opponents It's a new day, man. People got to get used to it. And it's going to take some getting used to.
Got to evolve. Into traffic, incomplete intended for DJ Washington.
Two things that stand out in terms of mental health.
Yeah, that's going to be a big component. Good argument there, Q. On the roll, off the bounce, Smith. And Ainias Smith still on his feet inside the 30, dancing down to the 24. The dynamic and imperious punt returner, Ainias Smith, but
you just got to be smart with it, especially when you have a big run like that, a big punt return.
Daniels with a big run, breaking loose down to the 10-yard line. Sprung loose by Max Wright.
And impose their will.
Backs lining up out of the eye. Moss is the deep back. Wigman juggled the snap. It didn't matter. Touchdown, Moss. Woo. And the Aggies continuing to roll offensively in one of the time-honored traditions here after a score, a touchdown. For Moss, that's his second rushing touchdown of his career. And another look.
That's a nice job by Conner Weigman of making sure that he gets that ball from Bryce Foster and doesn't botch that snap, because that came awful close to putting the ball on the ground.
Used up just 2:02 on the clock, moved at 38 yards for the touchdown. They lead by 21.
But I'll tell you what they're starting to do now. They're starting to get penetration, and they're starting to really disrupt the running game before it gets started.
Hopkins has time now on the move. Throws it up for grabs, and it's picked off. Interception for the Aggies. DeBerry.
You're just going to see it right here. They're just playing a 3 deep, and you're going to see as Dylan Hopkins rolls out, he's not finding any throwing windows. He tries to buy some time escaping out here, but he's starting to get pressured by Fadil Diggs, and he just throws an ill-advised ball. This puts it up for grabs deep in his own territory. And your own defense matching the patterns down the field, give the pass rush some time. Quarterback makes a bad decision, now you're back in business.
Let's see if they take a shot here after the turnover. Wigman showing great mobility, picks up a first down. Let's go downstairs to Quint.
Bobby Petrino.
Portal, that's a full-time job.
Sure is now, and it's part of it. Gain of about 2 on the play by Owens, brought down by Martin. Bobby Petrino calling the plays this year.
They attack this football team. Adazio has this offensive line coming off the ball.
Wigman throws it up into the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Jake Johnson. It'll be second down and goal. Good pressure up front by Kine that time. Thomas to the top of your screen at 6'6". Wigman looking into the end zone to Thomas, and he catches it again. Touchdown, Aggies. Had a little one on him.
I mean, when you have Noah Thomas against the safety, and this time it's Christian Ellis, and he gets you squared up and has a two-way go on you like he has right there. Although Christian Ellis, you see he's trying to take inside leverage, but you see where his eyes were? They're in the backfield. The reason why he's looking in the backfield, because he's not confident reading the route. So he's just trying to look at the quarterback, hoping the quarterback gives him some kind of signal.
Wow.
And at that point, the wide receiver has you exactly where he wants you.
That's his third touchdown of the day. He only had
choose where he wants to help. So far, so good.
Lobo's going to run it on first down. This is Merritt. Still on his feet, fighting. Keeping those legs moving and close.
And he was hoping to correct that this year.
Off to a good start in the first half. Washington nowhere to go, swarmed, swallowed, engulfed. Cooper, the first one to get there for the Aggies. The baseball scout said he might have been a mid-round pick. Good shortstop and outfielder. He hitting home runs offensively, though, for the Aggies here so far. Completes another pass. This one is Stewart. Still on his feet into Lobo territory at the 46.
Understands what it means in this situation, this end-of-half situation, how to move the football down the field, work the clock, put points on the board.
Wigman over the middle, complete. Down to the 33-yard line. Another catch by Evan Stewart.
Penalties, turnover deep in their own territory. But yeah, this A&M team is loaded.
Wigman on the quick out, complete. Ainias Smith, after suffering that season-ending injury against Arkansas. 3rd and 7, they're going to attempt a field goal. This is Randy Bond attempting one from 48 yards out. Low snap, and it's blocked. They snuffed it out. It goes out of bounds. Combs got there, and he blocked it with relative ease.
Yeah, in a game that hasn't had a whole lot of highlights for New Mexico, Tavian Combs has been